Welcome to day 6. In today's professional world, change isn't just constant, it's getting faster all the time. And for any leader, the single most powerful tool you have to navigate all this, well, it isn't a new strategy or some fancy tech, it's your mindset. So let's dive right into what that really means.
And this quote, it just hits the nail on the head. The old idea that leadership is some kind of fixed trait you either have or you don't, that's completely outdated. The truth is, modern leadership is a skill. It's something that's cultivated, built through conscious effort, deliberate practice, and, most importantly, through adopting a very specific and very powerful mindset.
So what is this crucial mindset we're talking about? It's called the growth mindset. At its very core, it's the belief that your talents, your intelligence, your abilities, they aren't set in stone. They're really just starting points that you can develop through hard work, smart strategies, and learning from others. It's that subtle but powerful difference between saying, I can't do this, and I can't do this yet. Now, what's so fascinating is when you put these two mindsets side by side. A leader with a fixed mindset, they believe talent is just something you're born with, so they tend to avoid challenges because they don't want to risk failure. They might ignore critical feedback, and honestly, they can even feel threatened by the success of others. But on the flip side, a leader with a growth mindset completely embraces challenges. They see them as opportunities to grow. They see effort as the only real path to mastery. They actually learn from criticism, and they find real inspiration in the success of their peers. And this difference isn't just theoretical. It has a huge impact on your day-to-day work. Think about getting a tough performance review. Someone with a fixed mindset might get defensive, thinking, my boss must think I'm incompetent. But a growth mindset asks, okay, what can I learn from this feedback to get better? Or when a big project hits a snag, the fixed mindset immediately starts looking for who to blame. The growth mindset, it looks for the lessons. So here's the bottom line. A fixed mindset is a direct path to a career plateau. And why is that? Well, because if you believe your abilities are static, you stop seeking out the very experiences that lead to growth. You just play it safe. A growth mindset, though, that's what fuels a continuous learning curve, turning every single challenge into a stepping stone for more competence and bigger responsibilities. Okay, let's make this really concrete with a quick scenario. Imagine you're leading a team, and your most important project of the quarter has just missed its final deadline. The pressure is definitely on. The fixed mindset leader's first reaction is often to find fault. They might be thinking, the team just doesn't have the right skills, or it's all because so-and-so dropped the ball. And the impact of that? Team morale just plummets. People become afraid to take risks, and worst of all, the organization learns absolutely nothing, which makes it pretty likely the exact same mistake is going to happen again. But now, let's look at the alternative. The growth mindset leader frames this failure as a powerful learning opportunity. Their first question is something like, okay, team, what happened and what can we learn from this for next time? They analyze the process, not the people. This approach creates psychological safety, it encourages a sense of ownership, and it builds a much more resilient and capable team for the future. All right, let's turn this back to you for a second. Take a moment and really think about this question. Can you recall a time a project didn't go as planned, or maybe you shied away from a challenge? Is it possible a fixed mindset thought, something like, I'm just not a natural at this, was playing in the background? Just recognizing those thoughts is the critical first step. And here's a simple 3-step framework you can use right away to actively shift your mindset. First, just identify the fixed thought. Notice it without judging it. Second, challenge that thought with a growth-oriented question. So instead of I failed, you ask, what did I learn? And third, define a new action. Based on what you learned, what's one small, concrete step you can take to move forward? And really, that's the heart of the growth mindset. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's all about being committed to progress. By consciously choosing a growth perspective, you don't just unlock your own potential, you unlock the potential of your entire team. Thank you so much for joining me for day 6. I'll see you tomorrow for day 7, where we're going to explore something called the beginner's advantage. And hey, to get the most out of the series, I really encourage you to check out the full playlist, starting right from day 1.